Speaking.
Um, we don't know each other. If I mention this is a cold call, will you throw your phone out the window?
It's an interesting approach. I'm in the middle of a meeting, but and I assume you've clearly stated it's an unsolicited call, which is admirable. So I'm going to give you a little bit longer. What can I do for you this morning?
Well, basically, I typically work with commercial officers like yourselves that got a couple of issues with
Mm,
the sales team. So it could be that they aren't themselves making cold calls like this, and they're starting to
mm,
hide behind emails and LinkedIn instead. Or
mm,
alternatively, they pick up the phone, but they lack confidence, like they would never crack a joke like that, or they wouldn't
mm,
deal with rejections properly. And either
mm.
way, that leads to poor conversion rates, therefore poor pipeline, and fundamentally hurts the bottom line. But
You would be correct that that is often the case.
okay, so the question would be like if either of these problems resonate with you, or you prefer to throw the phone out the window and go back to your meeting.
Well, let me be clear. The problems are real and they resonate because I've been doing this for 35 years.
Hmm.
I'm actually in a training session at the moment with one of our new SDRs doing conversational role play breakdown for Gatekeeper and Gold. And
Hmm. Interesting. Do you
so
want
we
to put me
train
on
our people
loudspeaker
accessible.
so he can listen to the call himself? I don't
Yeah,
mind. I
fine.
don't mind. I do this for a living.
I'm intrigued. I liked your approach. It's very different. Send me some details about yourself, and I'll reach back out and we'll have a chat because you can imagine how many calls I get a day.
I can imagine
And
you
I
do.
usually hang up. You got further than anybody has this year, so well done. I like your approach, but I
I
haven't got time to talk properly about it today.
Of course.
So, do you have
I'll
my
tell you what.
contact email?
I believe I do. Let me just double check. Is he?
Send me something about yourself, why I should talk to you again, and then give me. If I haven't responded to you in a week,
Mhm.
call me again.
That sounds like a deal. Can I ask one last question before I go?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Because I have a lot of content around cold calling. What would be the
Mm.
one area that you like your SDRs to improve the most on? And I'll send something specifically on that.
Listening.
Listening. Okay, active listening. Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
so I try and get them to focus. I use a parata, so 80-20. You know, their 20%,
Mm-hmm.
customers
Mm-hmm.
80%. Their
Good.
20% is only allowed to be questions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then getting them to listen as opposed to waiting to speak is probably one
Mm-hmm.
of the most difficult
Mm-hmm.
areas to deal with.
Okay, okay, that can be that. I literally have a section on that on my
I
content.
have no
So
doubt.
I'll send that over to you, and I'll follow up in a week.
And
Also
I'm
send you
sorry, what was your name again?
Giulio Segantini. I'm gonna send you a connection request on LinkedIn as well, so you can check me out.
Italian?
I am originally Italian indeed, although you can tell from the accent, I guess, right?
Well, Sigantini was the surname, but yeah, the accent. You can never be 100% with the accent because it was in and around that area you can drift into other countries and still sound similar.
Very true, very true. Um,
Okay, look, thank you for the call. Well done for breaking my rules of taking unsolicited phone calls. I really like that. So enjoy the rest of your day. We'll speak
Thank you
soon.
yourself. Bye bye. Ciao, ciao.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.